Hey Career Compass Club, my name's Selena and I'm a professional makeup artist. My journey into makeup artistry was a lot different than it would be if you started right now. I started almost 20 years ago and there was no social media. So it made it really difficult for me to promote myself. There was no brand collaborations. Those were all being done by celebrities, so it was a little bit rough. Ever since I was a child, I was always interested in fashion, beauty, hair. So going into makeup was kind of just felt right to me. It wasn't anything in particular. I just was really interested in the beauty industry. Now, again, this was a long time ago. So when I first came out of school, I went to Vancouver and I did special effects makeup. I learned how to do bald caps and beards and black eyes, and I thought I wanted to work with movies. But then I decided I'm not going to do that because I like making people look better, not worse. And all of the special effects stuff was obviously making people look worse. And I was really interested in making people look beautiful. So that's how I kind of ended up in the wedding industry. I wanted to choose something where there was a lot of work. And I thought, well, there's tons of weddings. There's always lots of weddings, no matter where you live, where you go. So that's kind of my career path. I decided to start in bridal. And I'm really happy that I chose that because I absolutely love it. I find it really rewarding to make people look like their best self, especially on their wedding day. It's such a vulnerable, personal thing to get your makeup done. And I like to make my clients feel really comfortable and really beautiful. And it's just such a gift when they look in the mirror and they just feel like the best version, the most beautiful they've ever felt. I'm addicted to that feeling. So like I said, I did go to Vancouver. I did a year program at somewhere called Blanche Macdonald, and they do special effects, bridal, kind of get everything, unlike some schools where you just get the beauty version. And again, I thought I wanted to do that, but then once I trained in it, I decided, no, I'm not into making scars on people and black eyes and bloody lips and stuff. I really fell in love with the more of the beauty side. When I first got started, like I said, there was no social media. It was very hard to get your name out there. So I was paying money to go into like newspapers, local magazines, and then it was just word of mouth, website. So it was challenging. Once social media came into play, so Instagram, Facebook, I really played into that and started making content so that I could grow my business. And that has worked really well for me. It's a free resource. It gets you shown to local people to book your services. So as soon as I could do that, I did. You definitely have to have a lot of patience if you're going to be a makeup artist, especially bridal. Well, even if you're working in the TV and film, because there's a lot of waiting around and you want to make your clients happy. Kind of like any job, the client is number one, but especially in bridal where it's a really special day for them. So you have to have a lot of patience. And I think you need to be somewhat of a people person. It's okay to be really quiet. That's totally fine. But you just have to have really good customer service and be really good to people because that's what they're going to remember over anything. Obviously, their makeup has to be really good. But if your customer service is bad, then you're not going to get recommended. The one thing I didn't think about when I became a makeup artist was that this is a business. It's not just about being a makeup artist or a hairdresser or an esthetician. You're running your own business, which is a lot of work. I love that work, but I didn't really think about that before I went into it. The nice thing I find about it is you're literally in charge of your own future. So the harder you work, the better you're going to do. So the more energy you put into it, the more you're going to get back. But if you're not someone who likes to hustle, it's going to be challenging for you to get ahead. When I first started as a makeup artist, I was not confident as a makeup artist. I think that comes with time, and you're going to feel that in any job. Whether you become a doctor, a lawyer, dentist, you're going to feel insecure at the beginning of your job, but it's important to just keep working through that. I always say, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're not going to know everything at the beginning. It's important to on-the-job training, dealing with people, messing up and figuring it out. That's what everyone does. And I still have challenges. If you're interested in it, don't think, oh, I'm not a perfect makeup artist right now, so I shouldn't go into it. It takes a lot of practice and even just building up your confidence it takes a lot of time. So just kind of lean into that and know that no one just starts out feeling totally confident and making things easy. I would say the one product that I can't live without in my makeup kit would probably be setting powder, because it really does bring the whole look together. I use the Huda Beauty translucent powder in the color Pound Cake on pretty much every single client. And if this wasn't in my kit, I would absolutely panic, because things just don't look right until you get the setting powder on. Well, I have really high hopes for myself and my career. My dream would be to partner with a brand and be like the face of a brand. Let's hope. I'm manifesting. One of my favorite experiences with a client is when they look at themselves in the mirror and I can tell that they feel the most beautiful they ever have. Maybe they'll cry and they're just so grateful. I mean, I personally, I might be biased, but I personally think that if your face, like if you don't feel confident on your wedding day, the whole day isn't going to go right. And that really does come down to like hair and makeup. You could wear a paper bag, and if your face looks good, that's all that matters. Thanks for listening to me and inviting me to make this video for you guys. Being a makeup artist is one of the best decisions I've ever made. I absolutely love my career. I make a lot of money. I get to make my own schedule, and it's just been such a positive experience for me. If I could go back and change my career path, I would do it all over again. I feel so grateful that I have this career, and it's been such a blessing. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me on Instagram. Thank you.